Pahrum's most watched and #1 media source for local news and weather with Deanna O'Donnell.
Welcome to News 46's Weekend Review, your #1 source for local news. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Jason Koblenz for News 46. Along with many candidates throughout the state, Commissioner Gary Hollis filed for his candidacy.
This morning, Commissioner Gary Hollis filed for his candidacy for District 2. We're going to speak to him right now.
District 2.
And so, do you have a running mate yet that you know about?
None that I know. I haven't heard anybody that was officially declared that they were going to run against me. I really don't worry about that. That's part of the process of other candidates that want to run for the position. I don't waste my time on worrying about who's running against me. I have a job to do as a county commissioner now, and I'm going to do that job, and of course my re-election comes second.
Tell me about what you hope to achieve over this next term.
Well, it's the same thing that I said last year. My main thing is try to get Yucca Mountain back on track and get it implemented. I think it's a good project. There's going to be a lot of jobs to Yucca Mountain, a lot of revenue to the county, to the town, and to the people of Nye County.
Would you recommend citizens coming and seeing the county commissioners' meetings to find out more about what you do on a daily basis?
Absolutely. We have a beautiful chambers now. It seats about 208 people, comfortable seats. That's one of the things that I wanted to do when we were designing this building, is to design it to where it's comfortable for the citizens and they can come here and attend the meetings. And
in your district, regular citizens can contact you about any concerns or questions that they have?
Absolutely. I have an email address. They can pick up a card here at the Calvada Eye, and it gets my email, ghollis@pahrump.com, or gchollis19 at gmail.com, or my telephone number 727-3169.
And these are the numbers to also contact you if they'd like to volunteer or help out or find out more about your campaign.
Absolutely. They can get a hold of me or my campaign manager, Julie Hargis.
This is Deanna O'Donnell at the Calvada Eye for News 46. A new band in town with some veterans performers is making waves throughout the valley.
We're here at K7 Lounge on Hafen Ranch Road in Thousand Air, and Blazing Moon is their new resident band here. They have been blazing through Pahrump, making a name for themselves. They've been playing lots of different events. We're going to speak to them right now. I am with
Rick Garza.
I'm Billy Blaze.
Stephen Cross.
Duffy Moon.
And you guys are Blazing Moon, correct?
Blazing Moon, just like Brooks and Dunn, Blazing Moon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. How did you guys get together?
Oh, Billy here's the band leader right here. You pulled us all together. What do you think, Billy?
Well, this is a great band and took a lot of time to put us together, but with Duffy, this fantastic lead guitar player, with his help, our drummer, and of course Rick, made a great foundation for us to put this band together. It's great.
And what kind of music do you guys primarily play?
We're rock and roll, and we do country, alternative, and everything and anything.
Country our way.
Yeah, it's our
definitely
way.
our way.
So versatile. That's good. So how long have you guys been together?
A year now.
A year now. And so how long have you guys each been playing music? How long have you been involved in music?
Well, I told Stephen I was playing a tennis racket at 5.
I've been drumming since 5 years old myself.
Yeah, I learned how to play as a teenager from my dad, so.
Me too. I started picking up the guitar when I was 16. I love Black Sabbath, Ted Nugent, and everything else.
You have a lot of influences. You guys have actually been making a name for yourself around here in Pahrump. You were just at Wolfie's, I believe, for New Year's Eve?
Yes, we were.
Yeah,
yes, we were. It was
That
a
was
great
a great
show.
That was
man,
so
awesome.
much fun. So much fun.
And
had a
they're
good
great
time.
people out there. Lorraine's really helpful with our band, and thank you, Lorraine.
And you guys have a residency here now at K7 on Mance.
Yes, every Friday night, actually Thousand Air Road, and it's the K7 Pizza Lounge. Come out and have pizza. Come out and have beer, right? Well,
7 to 10
sodas.
on every Friday night.
We'll always have a blast.
Yeah, they locked us in. They got lucky.
it's a great
We
time.
got lucky.
And are you guys available for any other things? How can people book you?
Oh, definitely.
Facebook.
Facebook,
We have a website.
email.
We got cards. We got, yeah.
Blazing Moon, that's BLAZEN .moon, MON, at yahoo.com. And you can also call us at 775-253-4863. Thank you.
And how long do you guys plan on staying here at your residency with K7?
Oh, as long as they want us, and as long as you guys
Absolutely.
keep
For a long
coming
time to
out.
come now.
We've been having some good audiences out here, so they like it. So.
Well, everybody's starting to realize where the rock and roll is on Friday nights, right here at K7 from
Right
7
here.
to 10 every night.
And now, do you guys have original songs? Do you do covers? Do you guys compose any of your own stuff?
Yes, we do originals.
Yeah, we got about 10 originals that we throw in the mix, and people who work here at the bar and come and see us every week, they don't know they're originals. They think they're probably songs on the radio by now because they hear them so much. And we do, everything from Knocking on Heaven's Door to some old classics, a little bit of Tom Petty to a little bit of Green Day, a little bit of the newer stuff. We even do some Kings of Leon.
And Santana, too.
Yeah.
Well, so reflecting the versatility of each of you guys, then.
That's it.
Absolutely. We are a versatile band.
Great. This is Zach Fuentes at K7 Lounge for News 46.
Blazing Moon will be at K7 Pizza on the 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, the 30th from 7 to 10 p.m. They will also be at Sugar's on March 10th, which is today, on Kellogg, also from 7 to 10 p.m., and as well as Bender's on Thursday, March 22nd from 8 to 11 p.m.
This weekend is an event to help feed your neighbors in need.
Yes, we've had 3 events so far. We did one in August in front or at the Prump RV Park. And we did one over by the skate zone, and we did the high school area. And then we did one, what was our last event? We did the last one, it was behind the subway on the 372. So this is our 4th event.
What does this consist of?
It consists of high school kids, it consists of college kids, and pathway kids who need volunteer hours or want to get some extra credit and volunteer time. And these kids they run it.
And what do they exactly do?
We go door to door collecting canned food items, and then when all that's done, we go and we separate it into equally distributed bags to hand out to those who come and need it.
Sarah, back there in the back, tell me a little bit about why this is so rewarding to you.
It's rewarding because you, first of all, get a little bit of business management experience, which can be handy looking for jobs. And you can also use this as an opportunity to get scholarships because many of them require volunteer hours.
How can the public help?
We would love to have people bring donations to our events. Our next event's going to be at Simpkins Park. We are going to be walking it Thursday and Friday. Because of the wind, we're going to start walking Thursday, Friday, handing out flyers to 500 homes. Each home will get a flyer explaining that we're going to be collecting on Saturday and Sunday around the Simpkins Park area. Any kind of canned food, non-perishable foods is what we're looking for. We can't take any meat. We don't have refrigeration, so.
That's this weekend?
That's going to be this weekend. The kids are going to be out. They have their Feeding Nevada shirts on, and thanks to Say to Trudeau, we're going to be going with our wagons down the streets all through Simpkins Park and collecting the food. So if you're in Simpkins Park area and you want to donate food, just leave your food outside your house on Saturday and Sunday. And if you get a flyer, it'll tell you exactly what day we're going to be there. If you want to send donations, you can send it to Feeding Nevada. And it's at 2731 Eastwind Street, Prump, Nevada 89048. We accept donations at our events. We need funding for our insurance at the park. It's $188 for liability insurance to have the event there. We need deposit money, wagon money. We need food money. We do have sponsors in town, and we're very grateful for Subway, McDonald's, and Sheer Talent comes in and gives like haircuts and manicures. McDonald's gives free meals. Subway does meals. And Wolfenstein's always comes in and buys stuff. Albertson's always very supportive for us. And with all these people being supportive and helping us make these events happen, we still need the community to give a little bit of the food so that we will take and do all the rest of it with it, redistribute it back to your community. Mm-hmm. So we take it from your neighbor and we give it back to the neighbors that need it, because everyone gets an invitation to come back. So come back to our barbecue March 24th. That's going to be at the Simpkin Parks. We reserved the gazebo, the playground. The kids can have fun. Our college and high school kids will be there to socialize. We will feed you hot dogs, drinks. We will give you bags of food, and everyone wins raffles between Subways and McDonald's.
For more information, you can call 661-210-6689.
And Town Manager Bill Kobarger speaks to us about the fireworks ordinance and the item on the Board of County Commissioners' agenda last week.
Oh, they tried to pass a bill that would allow more people to come into Pahrump and sell fireworks and to actually use fireworks within its city or within the limits of the town.
We only have just a couple fireworks licenses here in town.
6. We have 6.
So what happened? What's the end result?
Well, the end result was that 3 of the county commissioners voted it down so that the bill was rejected. And the reason I think that they voted it down was because Sheriff DeMayo and Chief Lewis both were adamant that this bill not pass because it will allow citizens or anybody to shoot off fireworks within the limits of the town of Pahrump. And in this dry community, it is just not a good idea. And they were talking about safe and sane fireworks, and fireworks that only can be used on the ground, no shooting them up into the air. But we all know kids and young adults sometimes don't read those ordinances, and when they hear that it's legal, they go out and they start shooting off all of them. And it will only take one errant firework to go into the sagebrush and catch a sagebrush on fire, and then we'll be dealing with putting out a large brush fire and possibly homes. And that's the one thing that Sheriff DeMayo and Chief Lewis did not want to happen.
The ordinance, last year we kind of went over this a little bit, that they're legal to sell here in Pahrump. You can't transport them across Nye County lines, I believe. You can't shoot them off within the town. And then there was this little leeway of what's the outskirts of the town of Pahrump and what's the end of Nye County, and is that legal in that area, being mostly the dry lake bed, to shoot off fireworks because it's not technically the town of Pahrump?
Well, if it's not within the town of Pahrump or Nye County, you can do it, I guess. But even Nye County doesn't want them to be shot off anywhere within Nye County.
So this didn't pass. Is there anything coming up that might follow this up as more of an ordinance? How did this come about?
I believe Mr. Schimhoffen, Commissioner Schimhoffen, brought it up. And will there be anything to follow, or you'd have to check with the county commission on that?
A ribbon cutting was held for a new boutique on Postal Road.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out for today's ribbon cutting of our newest chamber member, the Pink Buffalo Boutique. At this time, Stacy and your mom, would you please cut the ribbon?
Yeah!
It's something we've dreamt about, put it together, decided to do something totally different for the town, and our concept is no more than 6 pieces of any item, so you're not really gonna have to worry about running into people with the same thing on.
So tell me about dreaming up the boutique and how it came to fruition.
Probably just a bad shopping habit. And finally having a closet this size and bringing some cool fashion to Pahrump. Women's clothing. We have regular and plus sizes.
And tell me about your ribbon cutting today.
Well, that was great. Everybody came out, and it's a good thing to be in with the chamber. You're a part of the community, and there's a lot of benefits belonging to the chamber.
How long have you guys been open?
Since Saturday, March 3rd.
You're right next door here to Cuts and Do's, so people can have the hair done, come over here and get a nice outfit, be all done up.
And we have the nail place too, who do awesome also.
There you go. So your prices are very reasonable in here too as well.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it down, keep the prices low, but bring also really good fashion to the community.
Do you do special orders if you don't carry the size? You said that you keep it at a limit of 6, so whatever's on the rack is what they can get.
Right, we go and hand pick it in LA. So yeah,
we definitely take requests. If we get enough of the requests, we would try to find it in LA.
Is the turnover really good as far as the clothing here? You keep updating the fashions, keep updating what you have on your racks?
Yes, we will. We've only been open, this is our 3rd day, but we've already put an order in.
Oh, really? Right. So we're going to be, every 2 weeks we should have new fashion in, if not sooner.
What's the hours of operation here?
Well, Monday and Tuesday we are open from 11 to 6. Wednesdays is 11 to 5. Thursday, Friday, 11 to 6. And Saturdays is 10 to 6. I'm sorry, 10 to 5.
And where are we located?
1141 South Highway 160, suite number 7.
And the phone number?
It's 775-629-BUFF, B-U-F-F, which is 2833.
And tell me a little bit about the name really quick.
Well,
we're both from Buffalo, New York. So pink being the universal color for women, girls, pink buffalo is how it came about.
Tacos El Churro opened its doors on Homestead, specializing in authentic Mexican cuisine.
We stopped here at a taco shop on Homestead, south of 160. We're going to be speaking with Samuel Hernandez.
First of all, welcome. We want to welcome everybody for, please stop by our shop at 2780 Homestead Road. We really would like everybody to invite everybody to come to our facility. We're offering very fresh, obviously from fruits, but most specialty is tacos, burros, tortas, as we would say. But we basically would like to invite you and all your families. Basically, we've been in the business for about 10 years. We come out of LA, and we want to make sure that when you come in, you feel like it's basically home cooking. So very, very delicious. So please do stop by.
Tell us what's on your menu.
We've got tacos. To give you an idea, specialty meats would be steak. We have lengua al pastor. And we have ground beef, and obviously we have veg, because we understand there's people that don't eat meat, especially this time of the season for us. We do also what we call cuarena, and basically it's 40 days we don't eat meat. So we have chile rellenos, and we have vegetarian dishes as well. Like we have great salads, we have smoothies, so we've got a little bit, it's an extensive menu.
For the people that like sweets, do you guys have desserts as well?
We do. We have flan, we have jello, gelatina as we call that, but it's different than your regular jello because we'll mix it with actual fresh fruits as well.
And what's hours of operation?
We open from 8 in the morning to 9 every day, 7 days a week.
Speaking of the menu, do you guys serve any type of breakfast?
We do. Actually, we have a special $2.99, and you get your 2 eggs, bacon or sausages. We have country potatoes. It's fresh. Again, when you come in, you won't see anything because we want to make sure we prep it as you come in, and obviously that's you also have your toast. So you have your toast on the side.
And do you guys do takeout or delivery?
We do takeouts. We do deliveries. The delivery will, as of a week from now, we will be ready. Basically, we'll be delivering everywhere. Right now, we have takeouts, and we invite you to come in to dine in at our facility. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys plan on having a ribbon cutting anytime soon?
We will. Actually, we are planning to do this on the 1st of the following month. We're planning to do something that's going to be big. We have there's a lot of things that are going to be happening in this facility. We have some jumpers houses for the kids, live music. We'll have the ribbon cutting. It'll be hopefully you're all invited. Please, you're all invited to be and be part of this. It'd be nice to see everybody here.
If people wanted to call for delivery or want to get in contact with you, what's your contact info?
751-5858. 751-5858.
Do you have a website?
I don't at this time, but we will.
So come on down here at Tacos El Churro or give them a call at 751-5858. I'm Nathan Hollenbeck for News 46.
We'll be right back with News 46's Weekend in Review.
Pahrum's most watched and #1 media source for local news and weather with Deanna O'Donnell.
Welcome back to News 46. Here's Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week.
I'm Zach Fuentes with your entertainment this week. Last week we brought you the sad news of the Monkees' Davy Jones passing away. A funeral is to be held for Jones soon, but his fellow bandmates will not be attending. A time or date for this private funeral has not been confirmed, but it is assumed to be sometime this week. We do know, however, that it will be in Florida. Monkee Mickey Dolenz has stated that Jones' family wishes to keep his funeral very private to avoid a media frenzy, which Dolenz and the other members believe would be impossible if they do attend. Davy Jones died last week at 66 years of age following a severe heart attack. Davy's voice can be heard on Monkees' hits like Daydream Believer and I Want to Be Free. Now, although the rest of the group will not be attending the private services, they do plan on attending the public services, which are said to be held in the UK and New York. These services are expected to be held sometime next week. Now for some more sad news for the entertainment world. Guitarist Ronnie Montrose of the hard rock metal band Montrose has died. Ronnie Montrose is of course best known for forming the band named after him and collaborating with vocalist Sammy Hagar to create such hits as Rock Candy, Rock the Nation, and Bad Motor Scooter. In addition to those accomplishments, Montrose also appeared on albums for many other established artists. According to his website, he had been battling cancer for a time, but he was able to speak to his loved ones in the last few months of his life. Ronnie Montrose was 64 years of age. Well, television personality Tila Tequila was hospitalized this week for a brain aneurysm, which is believed to be related to a suicide attempt. LA paramedics were called by the 30-year-old's roommate who claimed that Tila Tequila intentionally overdosed on pills. At this point, it is unclear whether or not the drugs were related to the aneurysm or whether it was just a coincidence. Her manager said that Tila Tequila continues to recover and is doing better. And the manager also adds that she is currently in a wheelchair and very weak. As far as how this all started, it was said that Tila Tequila was discovered falling in and out of consciousness by her roommate, a male, who called 911 dispatchers and reported it as an attempted suicide. The roommate claims that Tila Tequila had been trying to kill herself all week long. It was reported that she at one point even tried to jump out of her window. She was released from the hospital on Monday and is now recovering. I'm Zach Fuentes, and that was your entertainment this week.
A filmmaker is looking for help in capturing a criminal who has committed outrageous crimes against children for almost 3 decades.
A video hit the web last night that has already racked up millions of hits. The half-hour film produced by filmmaker Jason Russell is asking the world to help in stopping the #1 international criminal, who they say is Joseph Kony. According to the documentary, Kony has been kidnapping children in Uganda for the past 26 years, forcing them to kill people, including their own family, raping and placing them into sexual slavery. He also mutilates their faces. Over 440,000 people have been displaced. Many of them are in hiding from this tyrant.
We worry the rebel, when they raise us again, then they will kill us. My brother tried to escape. Then they kill using panga. They cut his neck.
Did you see it?
I saw.
We fear that if we sleep at our home, we can be abducted by the rebels because our home is far away from town.
They will catch us, then will take us there in the bush. So come here to save our life.
He has apparently enslaved over 30,000 children to fight in the LRA, which is the Lord's Resistance Army, so that he can remain in power. They are calling these kids the Invisible Children. Jason Russell, who is also the founder of Invisible Children, has asked that this year be the year to stop this man, that many are comparing to Adolf Hitler. For more information and to view this video, you can go to Kony2012.com. That's KONY2012.com. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Because if I saw my brother once again, I don't.
If you're looking for a unique gift idea or some sweets from the past, you might want to stop by the Sugar Shack on Frontage Road. If you're looking for a great gift idea or you just want to reminisce with some candy that you had when you were a child, you might want to stop here to Frontage Road to the Sugar Shack. We're going to speak to Dorothy and Raylene.
Well, we've had quite a bit of people already, and the store is doing extra well inside, of course.
We have free hot dogs and popcorn for everybody to come down and enjoy, and we have samples in the candy store.
And kids paint
face paintings.
And this is a specialty store, and you have some really great things like retro candy, sugar-free candy baskets.
Right, exactly. And we have an extensive selection of sugar-free, really extensive chocolates.
Chocolate, sugar-free,
taffy.
you can't tell the difference.
We also have 25 flavors of fresh saltwater taffy, which is really mouth-watering, melt-in-your-mouth taffy.
Do you make this candy or you order it specialty?
Yeah, specialty ordered.
The sugar-free candy is really important for it's diabetic friendly, right?
Right. And we have a chocolate, which you wouldn't believe. You could never know the difference between the sugar-free and the regular chocolates. And we have sugar-free taffy also. And we do gift baskets. The Lemon Drop Basket Shop is located inside the Sugar Shack, and we do gift baskets for all occasions. Custom baskets, Easter baskets, Mother's Day, any holiday, just because.
Yeah.
What prompted you to want to open a candy store?
Well, we came from Sparks, Nevada, and we were there for 35 years. And it just got so out of hand down there. And so Raylene decided she's going to research and find a little town like ours used to be.
Pahrump is the perfect place for it. And we needed a candy store here.
We both came up here, checked everything out, fell in love with this town. The people were so sweet and nice to us. And then all of a sudden, candy store.
There you go.
There was none that we knew of, and it's kind of been like a dream anyway. So yeah.
It gives the people opportunity to come in and reminisce about their childhood memories when they see our retro candy. Oh my God, I used to have that when I was a kid. I haven't seen it since I was little. Yeah. And you know what? They forget about this outside world for a while and just come in and have a good time, and it's a feel-good place and really great.
And you're right next to another transplant here who is Next Level Comics, who came here from Florida.
Right. Yes. And we got to be very good friends with them. They're great people.
Friends.
Great people over there, and they have great selection of comics, the best selection in town, games.
You guys do special orders, so if I come in and there's some candy that I knew about when I was a kid, but you don't have it, you'll order it.
Absolutely. If it's out there, we'll find it for you.
So what's the address and location and phone number?
The address is 111 South Frontage Road, number 3. Phone number is 775-762-8552.
And you guys have a website?
No, right now we have a Facebook. We're waiting for the domain name. So we're on Facebook.
What hours are we open here?
10 to 6 every day except Sunday. Closed on Sundays only.
So stop on by the Sugar Shack here on Frontage Road near Basin. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Walmart held a Spring into Summer fashion show, which featured KPVM's own Director of Production, Jason Koblitz. The Spring into Summer fashion show was held on Saturday here at Walmart. We're going to speak to Deborah Rosen.
Spring into summer. We had our line of spring clothes, Easter dresses, beach wear, when they get into Las Vegas and stuff, or if they're going on vacation. So it was fun today.
We have everything from baby models all the way to adults.
Oh yes, we did. And most of our models were associates. And their families, grandmas and grandpas, and holding the infants, and it was a lot of fun.
So we have one from KPVM there?
Yes, we did. Yes, we had Jason and
Director of Production there as well.
Yes.
So these clothes you can buy right now here at Walmart.
Yes, you can. We have we have a lot of stuff on rollback right now. They've just rolled back the prices on a lot of the summer stuff. We have our bathing suits out already, our shoes, flippies, sandals, everything. All of our summer. We have our sunglasses set.
Wow, wonderful. So we're gearing up for the warmer weather now.
Oh yes. Everybody's really anxious too. So.
Yeah, exactly. So this fashion show is always such a huge success. We have one in the fall too as well.
Yes, we're going to have a back to school, and with those we have the backpacks that they model too, and we fill the backpacks for the kids. Plus we do a lot of community involvement with a back to school. So
Walmart does get involved in the community. That's their motto. That's what they live by.
Yes, it is. And I do a lot of community events. I love getting all of our civil servants involved involved. Everybody, policemen, firemen, everybody involved in a lot of the stuff that we do. Obviously, I couldn't get them in for the fashion shows, and that's okay. But for our winter and then our Shop with the Cop and our other events that we have throughout the year. So
come on down for the new spring line and summer line.
Yes. We have everything out. Like I said, from our bathing suits to beach wear. We have our hats. We have jewelry. Everything for everybody.
You might recognize our director of production there, Jason Copeland. He was a model there. We're trying to talk Zach and Darby into it, so they might be one of the models here for the fall fashion show. This is Deanna O'Donnell at Walmart for News 46.
Peyton Manning has been cut from the Colts. Here's Nathan Hollenbeck with all the details.
One Manning made a victory headline this year with the Super Bowl win, taking it to the next level in championships. Who would have thought the younger brother, Eli Manning, would be doing this? All eyes at first were on Peyton Manning, with his unbelievable accuracy and distance in throwing. Manning's pre-snap routine is one of the most recognizable and imitated routines in sports. He has won a record 4 League Most Valuable Player awards. He has 11 4,000-yard passing seasons, including a record 6 straight, and is the Indianapolis Colts all-time leader in passing yards with 54,828, and also has 399 total touchdown passes. In 2009, he was named the best player in the NFL. But what about now? Is he still the best player? We wouldn't know with the cut of Peyton Manning with the Colts. Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts ended their successful partnership with a saddened goodbye Wednesday, when team owner Jim Irsay released the star quarterback rather than paying $28 million bonus while there are lingering questions about his health. Irsay and Manning sat down to talk about this devastating goodbye, while both of them were fighting back tears to know that it's no more. Jim Irsay, as the owner, of course, didn't want to say goodbye, but the chance of keeping him was too risky. The 35-year-old Manning will become a free agent and is expected to generate interest from a half dozen or so NFL clubs, provided he's healthy. Manning is coming off a series of operations to his neck and missed all of last season when his team's record plummeted to 2-14. Indianapolis needed to cut Manning this week to avoid paying him a bonus from $90 million 5-year contract he signed in July. Although both owner and player required the decision that it wasn't about the money. The Colts are widely expected to begin moving on by taking Stanford quarterback Andrew Luck with the #1 overall pick in April's draft. Peyton Manning stated, "I'll always be a Colt. I always will be, and that will never change." He played for the Colts of the NFL for 14 seasons from 1998 to 2011. A sad loss for the Colts, but we will see how the new season will take off with their new #1 draft pick. This could either be a positive or a negative gain for any team who decides to take on a new journey with this widely known and precise quarterback. I'm Nathan Hollenbeck for News 46.
A Healing Touch on Postal Road is announcing a new line of products and a seminar that is coming soon.
Next Monday, absolutely. It's the heart health presentation that we're doing for the research that has been done on L-arginine that cardiologists are finding to help reverse heart disease and possibly stop it altogether.
Do you guys sell L-arginine at your place of business?
We do. It's called Pro-Arginine Complex. It's a specific blend that cardiologists have put together along with pharmacology and toxicology physicians as well.
This is organic. What's it consist of? Do you know?
It has the properties in it that you would find if you were going to take nitroglycerin to help stop a heart attack altogether. It has the highest dosage of nitric oxide in it, which is what you need in your blood system to help reverse high blood pressure, gout, heart attack, things like that, stroke.
So there's evidence coming about that this will reduce heart disease or heart attacks, or at least reduce this.
Absolutely. The research that has been coming out, especially with the cardiologists in California, since heart disease is the #1 killer, they're trying to find some way to help people do this without having to take so much pharmaceutical medication. And this is natural and something that's been around for a long time.
You guys are coming out with a whole line of organic products.
Yes, we are. We've listened to the community that's come in, especially with their frustration of having to go to Vegas for a lot of their, especially gluten-free. We're bringing in the raw organic honeys, the first pressed cold virgin coconut oils, the Bragg's amino acid line, the Bragg's apple cider. We're going to be bringing in a lot of the supplements like the raspberry ketones, the white kidney bean extract that's really good to help with removing some of the cholesterol from the body.
It is difficult to get glucose-free products.
The gluten-free is, it's hard to find here. It's easy to find in Vegas. We want to make it more readily available for the community here, and they deserve it. There's a lot of people with celiac disease. They've got permeable bowel. There's aversion to food. There's medication contraindications when it comes to certain gluten products.
And there's evidence that gluten-free products can help with autism.
Yes, absolutely. And so we want to make sure to carry those products, and we've listened to our clients, and we want to make sure that we let them know that we've heard, and we will definitely act on it.
Is there going to be any other seminars coming up at your location besides this one coming up this next Monday?
If this one is a big one and you want another one, if you weren't able to make this one, call me and let me know, and we will definitely set another one up. But we want to get the word out and get the education and information out to the community for this.
Who will be speaking?
I'm not too sure yet. It's going to be a surprise, I was told. But the lady, Pam Krajnik, is an RN, and she is setting up the speakers.
And so this is 5 p.m. on March 12th at the Healing Touch. Where are you guys located?
We're right across the street from the post office, the main post office on Postal, and it's 2281 East Postal Road, Suite 9. Our number is 751-0552.
And you guys have a website address?
We do. It's a healingtouchcenter.com, or you can email me at healingtouchcenter@yahoo.com.
Wonderful. What's the hours of operation there if people want to check out your products?
Massage is by appointment, so it's from 9 to 5. And the retail area is 10 to 4 Monday through Friday, and Saturdays 10 to 2.
So, you're a Walmart model.
Yeah, I'm a Walmart model now. Can you figure that one? I never did.
You did a good job. We were trying to get Zach out there. What happened with that?
That's what I'd like to know, Zach. What happened when you couldn't do it?
Zach's operating our cameras right now, so we're going to try to get Zach and Darby out there for fall as well as you, right?
Yeah, I'll be back in the fall for sure. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Get to see all the Walmart new line of clothing coming out soon. We'll be right back with this break with News 46's Week in Review. Stay tuned.
Pahrum's most watched and #1 media source for local news and weather with Deanna O'Donnell.
Welcome back to News 46. Residents of a duplex on Galaxy lost their home, all their belongings, and one dog as the result of a fire.
A structure fire this afternoon on Galaxy Street prompted Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies to the scene of a 2-unit complex. Apparently, Animal Control was the first to notice the fire. The fire department arrived on scene to open up the door of the structure. Animal Control, unfortunately, had to remove 2 dogs who did not survive this fire. There was no one else inside. However, the other unit did evacuate. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue did their best to save the structure, which was almost a complete loss. This is Deanna O'Donnell on Galaxy for News 46. So originally it was reported that 2 dogs lost their lives at that structure fire in Galaxy, but now we find out 1.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we had to lose even 1 dog, but still, I'm glad to hear that 1 survived the fire that we thought was dead.
Interesting that Animal Control, Levi was actually there on scene, quickly saw the smoke and was able to get the fire department there quickly. Unfortunately, they did lose one of their dogs. I hear that the Rottweiler was taken to the pound and he was barely breathing, and that they were able to resuscitate him. But unfortunately, there was a German Shepherd that lost his life.
Really sad.
But we have a lot of sympathy for that family out there losing everything. An interesting truck came through town this past weekend. This is not the only vehicle that the owner has that attracts attention.
Well, it's a 91 Nissan truck with 426,000 miles on it, and it's not because I'm lucky, it's because I just taken good care of my car. And I decided after my third paint job that I was tired of getting it painted, and I decided, oh, I've been traveling around the world for about 10 years, and I collected beer caps and bottle caps from different countries, and so I decided, what the heck, I might as well do something creative on the car. I'm an artist and have been for a number of years, and so I just started, I'd come back from a trip and I'd glue them on and go back and then go to a different country and put some more on, and that's essentially how it got to the place it did. So it's gotten quite unique.
How'd you get these caps glued on there?
I use a polyurethane roofing cement. It's probably the strongest thing I found that will not come off, and I can go. Well, I still drive at 70 miles an hour, and I haven't had any issues with them coming off. So
you would call this a completed piece of art?
Well, I don't know that it's completed, but as it goes for the time being, it's pretty complete.
Did you notice that with the roofing material and all the caps that you had any weight issues? Did you have to compensate for it? Does it drive differently since you've done this?
Actually, it drives a little bit better. It added some weight to it, but not enough to affect its performance or anything. It's really not that much heavier. My other car is a UFO that I drive and is quite popular. I've been 7 times to Burning Man with it, and it's a vehicle that's one of the first transitional art cars that people kind of identify with. So it's pretty well known there. I'd like to say hello to my granddaughters, Sayla and Felicity. They're riding in one of their first rodeos today, and I'm wishing them the best. And well, that's the reason I came out here. So.
And this is Jason Koblenz for News 46.
And if you want to see more on Skip, he also has a website that you can visit, skipwagner.com.
At least one person was now rendered homeless following a structure fire on Lout Street off Turner on the south end of town.
A structure fire on Lout Street right off of Keisha and Fox way on the south end of town this morning. Approximately 4 a.m. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to this double-wide mobile home, which had a lot of debris as well as vehicles on the property. There was reports of explosions. The home was a complete loss. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue did a mainstream from the streets to try to extinguish the blaze. State Fire Marshal has been called out to investigate the cause of this fire. The fire was quite large on the south end of town this morning. It did light up the morning skies because of the large amount of vehicles as well as structures on that property, which all seem to have been a total loss. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Spaghetti fundraisers will be held soon at the Moose Lodge, and there's several of them. We're going to speak to Dan Marwitz. Members of the Moose Lodge and the Moose Lodge itself always donate time and also as well meals to help those in need. We're going to speak to Dan Marwitz.
Yes, on March 11th, we're having a Special Olympic spaghetti dinner. It's a donation, and all the proceeds will go to the Special Olympic kids.
What time is that?
It starts at 3 p.m.
And anybody can come to this?
Anybody, it's open to the public.
And the Moose is donating the food and then all the proceeds. How much is the dinner?
It's a donation, whatever you want to give, whatever you can afford. We just like to have everybody show up and sponsor the Special Olympics.
And any other events coming up for the Moose Lodge?
Yes, April 22nd, we're having a Nathan Addison fundraiser, and that's also starts at 3 o'clock, and that's also a donation dinner.
And what type of meal is that?
They're all spaghetti dinners.
The proceeds are going to the building fund or to Nathan Addison Hospices?
I believe it's going to the building fund. It's Dick Bunch is running it, and I believe that's what it's going for.
And any other?
And on May 6th, we're having Nadine Fletcher. She's the Nye County school bus driver that won the championship for Nevada. And we're having a fundraiser for her to send her to the national finals in Wisconsin, I believe it was.
And what is that regarding? What did she win the championship for?
She for being the top bus driver and doing the bus rodeo, just like the tractor trailer guys do and other companies do. Mm-hmm. And we're very proud of her. Money will go to her, and then the rest of the balance of the money will go in September for kids going back to school for buying whatever they need.
Wonderful. What time is that?
That's also at 3 p.m.
And where are we located here at the Moose Lodge?
1100 East Street.
And for more information, is there a number of people can call?
727-6465.
If people can't make it, can they still donate to these particular events?
Yep, they can donate, drop it off at the Moose Lodge and say what you want it for, as a Special Olympics, Nathan Allison, or for the school.
And here's Mr. Movie Phone with What's Up at the Movies.
Happy weekend, everybody. Well, this week at the movies, the silence is terrifying. Eddie Murphy is just blowing it. And get ready for an epic battle on Mars in John Carter.
Our world is dying. Fate has brought you here, John Carter.
From the classic novel by Edgar Rice Burroughs, John Carter is a prisoner wary of war, but forced to fight in a battle between the planet's inhabitants. Doesn't take long for him to realize that the fate of the people is in his hands. The Real Deal? Well, stuffed with action, effects, and exposition, John Carter is a messy, incomprehensible misadventure for the sci-fi geeks only. I'm out. The screams are deafening in Silent House.
Dad? I just thought I heard something upstairs.
Elizabeth Olsen is a young woman who finds herself trapped in her family's lake house. As strange events become increasingly terrifying, she realizes she must find an escape or die trying. The Real Deal? Elizabeth Olsen certainly proves she can look scared for a solid hour and a half. It's a gimmicky, spooky house story, but you can't help but hold your breath because Silent House is silent, but deadly. I'm in. Eddie Murphy's lips are sealed in 1,000 words.
What happens when a tree loses all its leaves?
I could die! Murphy's character is a habitual liar, but when he lies to a spiritual guru, he's put under a spell that gives him just 1,000 words before he dies. The Real Deal? With no screening for critics, turns out Eddie Murphy's new movie, 1,000 Words, is probably about 999 too many. Dang, you blew it, Eddie. I'm out. A group of friends are on the baby track, and friends with kids.
We really want to have a kid, so share all the responsibility and just skip over the whole marriage thing.
Can't really tell if you're kidding right now.
The comedy follows close-knit friends who are starting families, but when two single holdouts see how kids change everything, they try a different approach, having a baby together, but still dating other people. The Real Deal? In a world where romantic comedies are more miss than hit, even Megan Fox can't ruin the charming, likable Friends with Kids. I'm in! All right, for your showtimes, your tickets, my 6-second review, so much more, go to MoviePhone.com. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you at the movies.
That's a wrap!
Here's your news across Nevada. I'm Deanna O'Donnell, and this is your news across Nevada. Nevada casino revenue has jumped 18.3% in January compared with a year ago. The State Gaming Control Board says today that the more than $1 billion that casinos won this January is up from $807 million from January of 2011. The Las Vegas Strip posted a 29% year-over-year gain, bringing in $623 million in January. Downtown Las Vegas revenue was $47 million and is up nearly 14%. The story is different in Washoe County, where Reno casino revenues of $38 million are down 8.6%. South Lake Tahoe's $17 million win in January is up 2%. State officials collected $57 million in taxes based on January revenue. That's a 16.5% drop from the $69 million collected the year earlier. Nevada's Department of Employment, Training and Rehabilitation continues to offer a free service for residents and businesses in northern and southern Nevada to hire temporary workers on the spot. Each day, numerous workers show up to the day labor offices and wait for work assignments. The majority of workers are available to do odd jobs such as yard work or moving furniture. As Nevada continues to experience record unemployment, currently at 12.6%, the number of workers willing to accept temporary work has increased. The day labor offices is not only a way for individuals and businesses to get affordable help with their projects, but it is also a way for them to support Nevada's economy by giving workers an opportunity to earn the much-needed money while they search for permanent full-time work. Workers may be hired by the hour, day, or week. The day labor offices are open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. till 3 p.m. To schedule workers, please call 702-486-3441 before 10 a.m. on Fridays. A new ordinance requiring actors in pornographic films to use condoms in Los Angeles may have the industry looking to move more film companies to Las Vegas. Las Vegas and Clark County have both licensed adult motion picture studios, and within the last year, a major porn production company set up shop in southern Nevada. A city spokesperson said more than 50 video and film production companies are licensed within Las Vegas. Clark County lists more than 400 active film licenses. Neither the city nor the county could determine which licenses might belong to adult film production companies. Other reasons that the industry is considering coming to Las Vegas is because they can get commercial space for cheap, there's no state income tax, and housing is much lower than what they pay in Los Angeles. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
The Feeding Nevada event will be held today and Sunday in the Simpkins Park area. If you would like to donate, call 661-210-6689.
Also today, a thrift sale will be held to benefit the Kiwanis Club, located at 950 Ford Loop Road off Charleston Park and Highway 372 at the Thomas Park Mini Storage. It will be open until 4:30 p.m. And that does it for this edition of News 46's Week in Review. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Jason Koblenz.
We'll see you again here next week.
Good night.